All right, guys. Number 3, we're up to the third part of the DS2 displaying single data sets worked examples. We're having a look at stem and leaf plots now. Um, Stem and leaf plots used to confuse the hell out of me when I was young. Had no idea what they were for or why they were of any use to anyone until all of a sudden one day it just clicked. Bus timetables back when I was a kid, back when we rode dinosaurs to school, used to be made up of these things, and they were obvious. Like, you used them and you just didn't even think about it. No one ever told me they were a stem and leaf plot, and if they did, I probably wouldn't have believed them because, well, I was that kind of kid. Anyway, let's go on with them. Enough about my life. Stem and leaf plot is a method of tabulating data that generally consists of two parts. What we talk about is, funnily enough, a lot like a tree. You have a stem and you have a leaf. Okay. The stem is made using the first part of each data, and the second part of each data are the leaves. So they've got a nice little example here below. Consider the coast below. The following data shows the mass in kilograms of 20 possums. Basically, you've got your first part, then you've got your second part. So the 1 would make up your stem, and the 0.8 would make up your leaf. So the stem is made up from the whole number part, and the leaves are the decimal part. Okay, so the first piece of data was 1.8. The stem of this number can be considered to be 1, and the leaf 0.8. The second piece of data was 0.9, so it has a stem of 0 and a leaf of 0.9. Okay, it makes pretty much perfect sense once you see it. To compose a stem and leaf plot for this data, rule the vertical column, blah, 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 goes on, talks about it. I think the easiest point is to just do it. The main thing to remember is what you should do is attach a key to the plot so you know what each one means, because there are cases where it can get a little, not confusing so much, but can be a little unobvious. So it is convention to assemble the data in order of size. So this stem and leaf plot should be written in such a way that the numbers in each row of leaves are in ascending order. That's really important later on when we start to use your summary statistics. When you're using your range, your mean, your mode, your median, they'll make more sense later on, but it is really important that they're in order. So you'll notice that they've put them in order, even though back here they didn't appear in order. Okay, so when you get here, you will put them into order. Okay, when preparing a stem and leaf plot, it is important. I should not highlight the word try. It is important to keep them in neat vertical columns. Okay, because a neat plot gives the reader an idea of the distribution, and it actually looks like a histogram turned on its side. You guys might not recognize the word histogram yet. You should, but you probably won't. But if you look sideways, so if you turn your head to the right, yeah, I'm doing it now. I look stupid, but you can't see me, so it doesn't really matter. Though I've just told you I look stupid. That was stupid. Anyway, if you turn your head to the right, it kind of looks like a column graph in a way, or a histogram, but we'll worry about that. So here we go. Let's do the worked example. It is pretty straightforward. The information below shows the mass in kilograms of 20 16-year-old boys. Show this information in a stem and leaf plot. Have a look at it. What have we got? Well, we've got tens columns in all of them, and we've also got units columns. So probably the logical thing to do would be to have your vertical line, and if you have a look, they've got stem and leaf written there. They haven't done the line there. I've just done it because my writing's normally horrendous, so it's easier if I do it. And you've got stem and leaf. The other thing you need up there, do not forget, is your key. So what's our key going to be? If we have a look at that first number, if we go a 6 and then a 5, so highlighter please, that's your stem, that's your leaf. If we do that, then the key equals 65 kg. Wow, that's ugly, but you know what I mean, 65 kilograms. Okay, so you've got your key there, you've got your stem and your leaf, nice and easy. So let's try and put them in order. So what we do, you can actually do these twice. If you need to, you can just do a quick one. So we'll go 6 with a 5, cross that out, 4 with a 5, 5 with a 6, 5 with a 7. Notice how I didn't rewrite it. I've kept my 5 there because its stem's already used. I've already used it there, so I can use it again. Then 5, 8, 5, 4, 6, 1. So now I go back up to my 6s and I try and keep them, as we mentioned before, try and keep them in line. Okay. So 6, 1, so 7, 2. So I need a new one. 7, 0, 6, 9, 6, 1, 5, 8, 4, 9, 5, 2. You must be getting sick of my voice. I should probably stop talking while I'm doing this sort of thing. But you don't know how weird it is to sit here with headphones on my head and a microphone in front of me and talk as though there's people in the room. Though my wife would say, that's what you do anyway, you weirdo. Anyway, so there we go. We've drawn it. Okay, we've actually got all of our units in there. And just highlight those. And if I can move the whole thing, no, I can't. Of course I can't. Why would I be able to do silly things like that? I've got them all in there, but at the moment they are out of order, which doesn't make them very useful for us. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to delete this stuff so that I can make it a bit neater over here. Okay, so now I'm actually going to redo it over here. We'll use purple this time because purple's pretty. So we're going to start with 4. So, and then we've got 5, 6, and 7. So I've now put my stems in order. Now I've got to put my leaves. So I've got a 5 and a 9 under the 4. So that's nice and easy. Under the 5s, my lowest is a 2. So I'll just cross that out. 2, 4, 6, 7, 2, 8. 4, 6, 7, 8, 8. That's them and them. Cool. Just make sure I know what I've done. Then I've got a 0, 2 1s, and I'm going to run out of space because I wasn't thinking. So 2 1s, a 4, 2 5s, and 2 6s. And because of that, I'm actually going to, because I want it to be accurate, 2 4 6 7 8 8. 2 4 6 7 8 8. 2 4 6 7 8 8, and that 9's close enough to under there. And then the 7, I've got a 0 1 2. They're done. Now I can be neat and get rid of that. If you're not sure whether you've got everything, you can just double check by adding them up. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19. Okay, and then I can double check and see if I've got 19 up here. 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20. Uh-oh, I'm missing one. That sucks. Now we have to work out which one I'm missing. So let's just go through and cross them out as I go. 65, I got that in there, yes. 45, yes. 56, yes. 57, yes. 58, yes. 54, yes. 61, yes. 72, yes. 70, yes. 69. I don't have a 69 up there. So that's the one I'm missing. And that's ugly as, but there it is. Okay. I hope that makes sense. I think I'm pretty much going to have to re-record this one because, well, let's face it, it's ugly as sin. But, oh lordy, let's just highlight all of it and see what we can do. Hey? Okay, there we go. So there you go. That's your stem and leaf. Hopefully that makes a little bit of sense. And I will try and pretty it up and redo this one. Anyway, thanks guys.